Channon Christian and Christopher Newson were two young individuals whose tragic deaths in January 2007 received significant media attention. The case unfolded in Knoxville, Tennessee, and involved a series of horrific events. Channon Christian, a 21-year-old university student, and her boyfriend, Christopher Newson, a 23-year-old construction worker, were abducted on January 6, 2007. The couple was reportedly on their way to dinner when they were taken by a group of individuals in an area near the University of Tennessee. The couple was forced to drive to an apartment complex. There, they were subjected to violent assaults. According to reports, after being held captive, Christopher Newson was taken away from Channon. He was assaulted, raped, and later killed. His body was found along the railroad tracks, having been shot and burned. As for Channon Christian, she was held for several hours at the apartment. It is alleged that she was also raped and brutally beaten. The medical examiner later testified that Channon died after hours of sexual torture, sustaining severe head injuries and suffering severe injuries to her genitals and mouth due to the sexual assaults. Additionally, Channon suffered bruises and carpet burns on much of her body. While Channon was alive, in order to remove DNA evidence, Channon's attackers poured bleach down her throat and scrubbed her body. Channon slowly suffocated to death. Afterwards, her body was stuffed into a trash can and left in a driveway nearby. Her remains were discovered days later. Several individuals were arrested in connection with the murders: Latalvis Cobbins, George Thomas, Lamarcus Davison, and Vanessa Coles. The defendants faced multiple charges, including first-degree murder, rape, and other related offenses. Cobbins was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Thomas was also found guilty and received a life sentence. Davison faced a death penalty trial and was ultimately sentenced to death. Cole's charges were less severe, and she was convicted of facilitation and received a sentence of 35 years. Steps have been taken to commemorate and pay tribute to Channon and Christopher. In 2014, Tennessee introduced new legislation bearing the names of these victims. Additionally, memorials and scholarships have been established in their honor.